Hey everyone, in this video we're going over AMD stock. Is it time to buy? The stock is $88 a share right now. This is the Baton Brief and I'm your host, Alexander Baton. Now let's get into it. When looking at the stock chart, we can see the share price currently sitting around $88 a share with a 52-week low of $76, not too far off from where it is, a 52-week high of $187. And in the past 6 months, we're talking about being down around 43.5%. The company is trailing PE is 88 and it's about $142 billion market cap. And when you look at their forward earnings, we are now under 20, sitting at 19 times forward earnings. This has been a steady decline where in the past you would have to pay 50, 60 times forward earnings, and now you're able to buy it at 19 times forward earnings since the stock has come down while earnings have went up. Now let's do a quick look at their most recent earnings in Q4, just to get an idea how their business has been going. If you look at their segment results, so data center, which is what is most important to people, the revenue is up 69% year over year. It's even up 9% quarter over quarter. So in Q4 2023, it was $2.28 billion, and it is $3.85 billion in net revenue for the Q4 2024. So up 69%. Operating income up 74% in that segment. The client segment up 58% year over year, and operating income up 711%. The gaming segment and the embedded segment are the only down segments. So gaming is down massively, with gaming down 59% year over year on the revenue and 78% down on the operating income. Now, this is more than made up for in the data center business, which is really the most important business for chips right now with everything going on with AI. But I do think gaming will come back in the future. Gaming's here to stay. Everybody likes to game. So I don't think that that is a business that long term we need to be worried about. Next up, we're just looking here at the entire 2024 summary of profit and loss non-GAAP. Revenue up 14%, gross profit up 20%, operating income up 26% from 4.8 billion to 6.1 billion, net income up 26%, earnings per share going from $2.65 in 2023 to $3.31, up 25% in 2024. Now, this is all just to show you that the business is a healthy, growing business. This is not a business that's in a massive decline, even though the gaming segment's in decline. The overall business for the entire year, so if you just step back and don't look even at single quarters where data center is growing massively, but if you just step back and look year over year, is this business a growing business? The answer is yes. And just to drill down on the data center point, if we're looking year over year for the entire year of 2024, data center went from 6.49 billion in 2023 to 12.79 billion, up 94% their revenue year over year, and the operating income up 175% from 1.26 billion to 3.48 billion in operating income in that data center. Now, with the shift of AI, data center is extremely important, and we see that if we just look year over year from 2020 through 2024 at the revenue for data center. Of course, it's been going up steadily, really big jump in 2020 to 2021 and 2021 to 2022, a little stagnant from 2022 to 2023, but then again, a massive jump for 2024 as all these hyperscalers are really investing in data centers. And just to be clear, the CEO of AMD does believe that this is the early innings. We're basically in the first innings of AI. So although this is a huge jump in 2024, she believes this is just the start of what's to come. Now, one of the strategic acquisitions AMD made was ZT Systems for doing end-to-end and really, taking advantage of this AI industry going forward. And one of the things ZT Systems brought to the table in the acquisition was a manufacturing plant in the US. Now, AMD is a design company that designs chips. They don't actually want to manufacture the chips themselves, so this is an asset they're going to be selling off. Now, the timing actually happens to work out perfectly because in the US, everybody is right now trying to build chips in the US rather than building them out of country. You've had a lot of news from TSM and NVIDIA about massive investments in manufacturing in the US. This is clearly a goal for Trump as well, to bring chip manufacturing into the US. And having this asset for sale right now at this time, I think is going to fetch top dollar for AMD. I think it's going to be a lot better of a deal than people realize when you get back the cash they're going to get from selling off that asset in today's market for US manufacturing. Now, let's get into the price target because EPS estimates are an easy way to quickly put a price target together that is based off of actual fundamental numbers. So, analysts estimate for 2026 EPS is $6.25. The low end is $5. The high end estimates go up to $9. So, 625 is actually not that hard to imagine we're going to get to. It's still early days for AI, keep that in mind. And with all the growth ahead, I would say 25 times 2026 EPS in 2026 would be a fair PE to have for the stock. Now, if you're trading at a 25 times earnings on the $6.25, that gives you a price target of $156 a share in 2026, so in a year from now. Now, it's important to always make sure that the business itself is a growing business and that it's a business you want to be in, that their earnings don't have higher risk of deterioration in the future, and just basically that overall the business itself, before even looking at the EPS, is a business that you think is a long-term lasting business. And in AI, I think AMD does have a long-term business ahead. So that's why I'm happy with a 25 times multiple, because I do believe the growth will continue for the long run. Now, if we look at the price target we put versus price targets from other analysts, we're actually not that far off. The average price target sits at $146 in 12 months from now. The low price target is $110. The high price target is $225. And this is coming with 22 buy ratings and 12 hold ratings on the stock and no sell ratings from 34 analysts that TipRanks has put together here. So I'm at $156 a share. The average price target on TipRanks is $146 a share, basically the same. I think that's truly a fair price. And at $88, we're basically looking, I think, at a doubling in a year's time, which is why I think AMD is a great buy at these levels. Now, of course, do your own due diligence. Let me know what you think of AMD stock. There are always risks, of course, as well. And analysts are not always right on their future EPS. It could be much higher, it could be much lower. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button. It really helps the channel, and subscribe if you're interested in seeing more videos. Comment below any stocks you'd like me to do a stock analysis on, and I'd be happy to do so. Thank you so much for watching the Baton Brief. I'm your host, Alexander Baton. Until next time.